Don't know what that is. Is the apocalypse still happening? It's very smoky and there are military planes flying overhead. So you can be the judge of that. I'm honestly not going to go outside and check. I've got my day all planned out. I'm going to play XCOM. And I'm probably going to go to sleep or something like that. This one, easy jam. How's it going, Imperator and Robo Jumper? How are your holidays, Imperator? Imperator. We're infiltrating another HQ, doing this thing. Okay. All looks pretty good to me. Need to generate a ton of intel so that I can contact my final regions. I have to skulljack an advent officer. I should probably build a skulljack then. We have a skulljack. Okay, I should probably send a skulljack on a mission then. And otherwise, this all looks fine. Should we scan? Let's scan. I don't remember what happened when we stopped yesterday. I think I played a rendezvous. Something like that. A relaxing holiday. That sounds nice. How are you liking the class reviews, Z-Jam? Probably want to tick this to vulnerable if we are able. Like this haven just can't actually generate any missions right now. I'm pretty sure there's almost no mission that can generate in West Africa. Maybe a UFO mission. Get our next power coil. At some point I'll probably put something on it. I don't know. I have beaten so many UFOs and possibly I got an Avenger power scan site as well. Power hasn't really been an issue. Oh my god. It feels so good to have the Geoscape just respond smoothly like this. After I legitimately spent 2 hours trying to work out what was causing a mod conflict, which was causing Geoscape stuttering. So feels good. Sharpshooter's your favorite. I don't think trench gun's very good. A lot of people in the comments were talking about using trench guns specifically for network towers, probably because Xavier did that on one of his network towers, but like, you can just... It's just like a light mission and you stun the enemies. You can just fucking shoot them. Salty Scotsman! Thank you very much for the sub. Getting this stream off to a nice start today. 2 months in a row. Wow. Agumamo show to you, good sir. Kraken Khan, thank you very much for the follow. Wow. All of a sudden there's a lot of stuff we could research. We could go to Advanced Mag, we could go to Illyrium, start looking for coil and the like. I'm never doing mobile armor. Resistance radio could happen, but not right now. My Viper autopsy is not free. Because I sold them. Do I need advanced magnetic weaponry to research coil? This is something I do not actually know. Glory to the court wizard. Revel at my feet. fine denizens of the chat. I put on my hat for that. I have to put on my hat for that. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay, Long War 2 tech tree. Let's Google it. Comprehensive XCOM 2 Long War tech tree. Yeah. This says that mag weapons lead straight to coil guns without requiring advanced mag weapons. It also says, though, that to get to plasma rifles, I do need advanced mag weapons eventually. So I guess it's a question of whether I want to just stay on coil guns forever, in which case maybe it's okay to go straight to coils, or do I... I have a bunch of like specialists and rangers. I think I'm gonna stick on rifles for a bit. Yes, Svenbach. How you doing? I'm gonna try this out. I don't know. I'm just gonna try it and see what happens. We're gonna go straight toward advanced coil here. I might heavily regret it. If it works, I feel like it's implying that my class distribution doesn't actually make much sense. I just got a rendezvous in New Brazil. Let's flip over to recruit real quick, because we're going to want to fill up the Haven again and go play this. All of a sudden I'm getting a ton of rendezvous. You tried to make a tech tree in the UI, RoboJumper? I like to interpret your sentence there as like you were trying to make the XCOM 2 UI into like an evergreen. Like it was just going to become a palm tree sometimes. Possibly when you least expected it. Like you'd be navigating through the buildings in your base, and like 1 out of 10 times you'd just arrive in a forest instead of a video game. Yeah, Larnus, how you doing? Oh, that feels so good. It is a lot of work to hunt down mod conflicts in this game sometimes. And it can feel like you're completely lost. Like your game is just performing really poorly and you don't know why. And you can tell that it's performing really... Oh, that feels so good. You can tell that it's performing very poorly, but you can't think of anything you've done that could have caused it. And then it's always just like one tiny... That feels amazing. Feels better than it felt yesterday. This is the best XCOM's like ever felt for me. Wow. 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 So was the problem just that you couldn't make the UI look good, RoboJumper? Because I mean, I don't know. I'd install the mod with it looking that bad, probably. If it just gave me the information for free. RoboJumper is talking about a tech tree, like an in-game tech tree that he worked on as a mod.
Understood. Moving out. Moving on target location.
Yeah, it feels like I just came out of the like Dragon Ball Z training dome or something right now.
Moving to position.
Hey Tostrus, how was PUBG last night?
That's affirmative.
I was good. It was good.
Heading there now.
Beagle Rush does viewer PUBGs, and I joined in the carnage last night. So I mean, yesterday was Friday, and Caitlin came home from work, and it was her last day opening. She's changing to a closing shift now, and she's very pleased about it because she's not a morning person. So she brought a lot of alcohol for us to drink. And you guys got to see me starting to drink. You were not present for the following 3 beers, but those happened as well. I'm feeling pretty good. These beers are like, they're just like soda. They're not They don't actually have any alcohol in them, I'm pretty sure. 5.2%.
Heading out.
And then I played PUBGs with Beagle Rush viewers. I got to team up with Jamball. We lost though. And then she, yeah,
Affirmative.
was not very pleased
Got it moving.
with another team that seemed like it might have been stream sniping. Layout would be random every time.
Here now.
I studied directed acyclic graphs in
Orders confirmed. On the move.
stats courses in college a little bit, and there are some pretty straightforward algorithms I feel like you'd be able to use to get a consistently good-looking tech tree
Heading
just
my
from
way.
those.
Moving out.
I'm all over it.
Getting it done. I'm on it.
It's interesting how, like, these pods don't really get tougher in terms of what enemies are in them, because Rendezvous have half force levels. So I'm rolling on force level 4 right now for enemies, so we're still not really up to when tier 2 enemies can arrive. It's more like force level 6, really. But, despite the fact that, like, it's still the same enemies, the dark events are making it so they're considerably tougher to kill. A couple extra hit points on the gunner, extra hit point on the drone.
Got it covered.
Anyway, it works pretty nicely against the slow advancement of the rebels, who now have a couple of laser rifles. Good JP. How's it going, Walrus? Not with Unreal Script. I don't know why. I don't understand, like, the limitations of Unreal Script. I really don't. My understanding of Unreal Script is that it's like sort of like Java, except much harder to code in because there are no good development environments for it, or something like that. That I'm sure that that's, like, if not actively wrong, it's at least extremely incomplete, right? But that's like my vague idea of what it does. How can I stand wearing a hat with a headset? What headset? I don't know what you're talking about. The head just sort of sits on top of the headset. It's not really snug around my head or anything.
Heading to that location.
Very limited math functionality. Huh. I don't know that the algorithms care that much about math. I would think that you would create a class that represented a tech. Well, there probably already is one, right? And the tech would understand, like, its children. And then... oh, the drawing might require math. Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay, the drawing part would... okay. I accept. Did I kill the drone? Or is it hiding behind heavy cover or something? Apparently I killed it. Alright, nice.
Got something new. Position confirmed.
Dungzinski.
Take this. Seems doable.
I'm gonna find out what quaternions are right now. Quaternions. Throw this into Google search. A complex number of the form w plus xi plus yj plus zk, where w, x, y, z are real numbers and I, j, k are imaginary units that satisfy certain conditions. Is that necessary for drawing a tech tree? That sounds possibly unnecessary.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Happy now? Take a look at this.
I don't know. It gave me like a vague idea. So my working understanding of them now is that there's something to do with imaginary numbers. And I really don't need to know anything else other than that. It's my current working assumption.
Yeah, I didn't get it. No problem, boss.
Guess one of the faceless decided it just didn't want to come. There's no reason to be in cover, really, other than that it lets us lean to multiple tiles to shoot from. I wonder what the chances are that cover applies against a faceless attack, and I just don't know. They're probably not that low. Nice kill.
Whatever you say.
Heading to that location.
I can't even follow what you guys are talking about, and you're like,
Enemy still up.
you're just talking about how these are needlessly complex, but your conversation explaining how they're needlessly complex is too complex for me. It's because the hat is slowly drawing the powers of my brain. You may notice that every time I wear the hat, it becomes slightly larger and has a more lustrous sheen. It's noblesse. 2 months. Is 2 months traditionally an anniversary dinner? Noblesse? I thought 2 months was like go out with friends. I don't know the rules though. It's been a long time since the 2-month anniversary for me. I can take you out to dinner. Where are we going? I'm a fan of Thai food. The problem with like listing preferences of food is like, if somebody like competently creates a restaurant where they serve a type of food, like, and they succeed financially, like, probably the food there's pretty good. And so, like, yeah, I can list off things that I particularly enjoy eating, but ultimately I just like going out and eating food, I think, just in general. Second anniversary is cotton, I see. Mathematically model rotations in 3D space. One day it's just gonna be a floating hat playing XCOM. Every time I wear it, like, my skin and my shirt becomes slightly more green. So that, like, another year or so from now, I'm just faded completely into the green screen, and only the hat remains. Oh, I could totally get one of the green screen suits. They just make chroma key suits. I mean, a suit is a wrong word. Like, they make chroma key fabric that can fit a human, and you can just buy it in human shape and then put it on. Got an Illyrium core, a hacking PCS, an advanced suppressor, an aim PCS. I don't think that will go on anyone, but cool. A couple of faceless corpses. How are we doing in terms of those? We're up to 8, so we almost have a free faceless autopsy. Not quite there yet. Only 1 faceless in the region, I guess. Good for us. Which is still normal. I'm waiting for it to be vulnerable. It's not like that huge a deal, but it would be nice. I'm gonna put a Better Haven Advisor into New India. I did just clear out a faceless there, if I remember right. Thank you, Call of Duty Master. Love follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. Pretty sure I just cleared out a faceless there. Have to remember to pull him out when it's time for a mission. What is face rig? What? I don't know what this is. Okay, we got this to vulnerable, specialist gunner, grenadier, grenade. When you say the A wrong, you're just sort of committed in that word. There's just no escape. Assault shinobi. T-Bar's got very low aim as a shinobi. Something to watch out for.